Let's talk about the basics of protein timing and demystify any common misconceptions. Does protein timing matter? Will it impact how you gain muscle? If I was in your shoes, I would want to know if when I take protein impacts my hard-earned muscle and potential to keep and even add muscle. In this video, I will cover how in one scenario it can impact how you gain muscle and how much of an effect it has. The second study covered later will show this. I will also point out something that is even more important than when you have protein. I am a certified personal trainer with a passion for health and fitness. If you want to get similar fitness content to this, please consider subscribing as we look to provide practical fitness advice that you can implement right away. So let's talk about protein, muscle, timing, and dive right in. The main definition of protein timing for the sake of this video is getting protein within an hour of when you work out. Today we are talking specifically about this protein window and how long you have to maximize muscle growth. Protein timing is a really easy strategy to build muscle. The only problem, sadly, is just like me claiming that I can bench press 3 times my body weight and doctors hate me, there's just not a lot of evidence to support it. The scientific research has looked into protein timing overall is this anabolic window, or time to feed your muscles after working out. The effectiveness is not totally disproven, yet shows the results are definitely exaggerated. Research as recent as 2013 looked at over 60 studies and a large meta-analysis on the subject of protein timing. The conclusion was that protein timing may not be worthy of your muscle-loving stress. Instead, if you really want to maximize muscle and protein, what you need to do is get enough total protein every day. Personally, I've heard about this anabolic window since I was a teenager. I was literally under the impression that if I did not down a protein shake within 30 to 60 minutes after working out, then my muscles would eat themselves up and shrink. While this sounds ridiculous, I did really think that. Luckily for us, protein right after a workout still probably helps. It just can't stop there as you need a high protein diet daily to maximize muscle. Now, why does protein timing not work that well? It turns out our bodies are probably smarter than us. After lifting, your body is more primed for muscle protein synthesis. That's correct. However, the body is super effective at using the nutrients given no matter what time they get them. So the good news is that if you miss protein right after a workout, you can still make up for it by eating right the rest of the day. With that being said, I will tell you that when I have lifted weights and not had protein within the 2 to 3 hours afterwards, I do personally feel lethargic, fatigued, and overall just kind of junky. So in my opinion, frequency of protein and eating is definitely key. Overall, as long as you give your body protein and the nutrients it needs, it doesn't really matter exactly how that happens. So is protein timing actually useful, or is it really just completely useless? The second study will give us a little more. Importantly, sometimes giving your body what it needs is easier said than done. In order to maximize muscle gain, I always recommend roughly 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. Most people are probably okay with 0.8 grams per pound of body weight, but up to 1 or usually a little over helps me and those I've trained feel most recovered. However, most people do struggle to actually get this much protein. If you fall into this category of finding it hard to get this much, then maybe protein timing can come into play. So protein timing was looked into again in a second study in 2013 as well. The data in this meta-analysis did show that protein timing did have a small, still statistically significant impact on muscle growth. Then when they adjusted it for total protein, it dissipated. When we look at the data overall, although not statistically significant, it does point to or trend towards protein timing still having an effect, although small. There could of course be sampling errors. The researchers overall concluded there is a possibility that protein timing could have positive effects due to a lack of causality with information. Therefore, there's a small chance that if you're getting a less ideal amount of protein total in the day, then getting some of what you're able to may still yield benefits within a larger window. The research showed that the post-workout time to get protein does seem to be bigger than the original 1 hour initially thought of. It could be closer to 4 hours. So you actually have quite a bit of time to work out, shower, get that errand done, and still chug down a protein shake or grab a burger. Well, maybe don't grab the burger. Keep in mind, these statistics are open to interpretation. There's no guarantee or set in stone conclusion here. There's no guarantee that protein timing with non-optimal protein overall will produce the best benefits to your muscles. But there is one way to find out. Try it yourself. See what works for you and helps you feel most recovered. Leave comments below. Maybe be mindful of if you're mindful of high protein overall after a workout, you will get to thinking about protein. Then more protein throughout the day, a positive spiral that will then lead to better recovery overall. That, my friends, would be worth it on its own. If there's one thing overall you've heard in this video, it should be that protein helps encourage muscle growth and recovery. What matters most is that you get more protein to help you recover from the hard workout time you put in. Now, I'm almost positive that some of you are 100% sure that protein timing makes a difference. You've done it forever, so keep doing it. Keep chugging and eating protein, and from one workout buddy to another, stay fit and keep getting high quality protein. Please give us a protein loving thumbs up and subscribe with notifications so that we can all help each other stay fit. Check out our other videos on protein timing before bed and protein types for more health and fitness tips.